Hello there. It's a Friday afternoon. I'm out for a camp. It's been a couple of weeks, but I've been busy doing stuff with my son and that. We've had some fishing trips. We've been doing other stuff, but the call of the wild was there. So I'm out for a bivy. A tarpandbivy. I've come to a spot I've been to before, but I'm going to try if I can find a slightly different location on the familiar spot by walking a different way. So we'll see when we get there. I was hoping to go over to some other crags in the distance over there, but it's all overgrown. There's no, I've only got trainers on tonight and I'm walking through like thigh-high bracken, so I'm not going to be able to get there. I'll save that for another trip. Maybe that'll have to be the end of the summer when everything's died down. I'll just pick my way back through this lot. I always seem to pick the hard routes. It's good fun though, isn't it? Battling through, finding new places. I'll turn it round in a minute and show you. Sort of over there on that, directly under the sun, there's some crags there. I was going to get to them, but it's just no path. It shows a path straight down off the side here, but you just can't get down that. I'm not going to risk falling in there. There's no path here as it is, so that'll have to be for another day. I think that path down there will take it and then you cut back across. But I'll have to go back onto the familiar bits for tonight. And I'll have another look at this bit over here and I'll show you where the path was meant to be. So there's your marker. So that marker takes you over, the path takes you over to those crags. Now, there's no path here, look. Let's just have a look at this. See if it's overgrown. I mean, this may have been it once upon a time. Let's have a look here. It's a bit of a nasty drop. Yeah. So, I think you can see the sort of height we're at. It must have been a path many years ago. There must have been some form of steps down here. And then you go across and you get to those crags which are just there. That's where I wanted to go. I'll have to save that for another day. This is a bit treacherous. I'll have another little look here, but let's have a look. Yeah, I think this is the path, but everything's overgrown. Look, I think I'm going to have to come back with boots and things on for that one. We'll call that a day and we'll get back up the top here for tonight. It's a shame I couldn't get over to those crags I fancied, but not to worry. I'm going to perch on the edge tonight. Look at it. Hey, look at it. Absolutely fantastic. I really do like it here. I'll just share my view with you. I'll turn the camera around. There's looking down there towards the windmills. It's quite a drop off. And the crags I wanted were, I can just make them out I think. Where is it on the camera? Just over there. I'll put some gaiters on and some big boots and we'll try next time. So I've seen a few places I want to camp up here, not just on the edge here, but I'll stick to this one for tonight because it's getting late now. It's past 7 o'clock. I'm always tempted by the drop-offs, me, but it's a bit too much to mess around with, isn't it? Before I pick where to pitch, the priority is a brew. It'll be a brew with a good view as well, won't it? Alright, this is my view for tonight. Get a nice sunset, I think. I've just come down because the wind is actually blowing towards the camera now. It's really strong, so I've come just below this brow and I'll show you the kit. I've got a walking pole in the ground there to pull the hoop of the bivvy up. I've pegged the bivvy out so it don't blow away because it's quite windy. The rucksack tonight will go in the top of there above my head. I've got my stuff sack with a coating for a pillow. Rab 400 Exped 3R mat. And that's it. Nothing under the bivvy, just straight on the grass. And my brew stuff next to me. It's lovely, isn't it? Look. I'm right on the edge here, but I'm quite safe. I've pegged the bivvy down so I can't roll off. I love this spot, it's so remote. I saw some dog walkers when I come, a nice couple, had a chat to them. They had 4 like whippets, I think. I don't think they were greyhounds, I think they were whippets. And they had another dog. Lovely. Beautiful. Here's a view from a bit further up. Let's just go onto this ledge. I've got to be careful because look, it's I love these rocks. Absolutely stunning. I do want to find the little crag over there. But I'm going to have to bring some walking boots and some gaiters because it's so overgrown. The brackens that it just wrecks your legs and that. So we'll just walk along the path here, look. It's a lovely spot, it really is. So we're just coming along the top now. And we'll see where I'm perched. There's my kit just over there, just out the wind, on that nice little overhang. It's a lovely pitch, isn't it? There's me setup just there on the rocks. What a lovely view. I wish these phones wouldn't, the camera wouldn't hunt quite as much. If you turn it too quick, it loses focus. I don't know what it is about rocks and overhangs, but I've always been fascinated by standing on the edge in that. And that's why I like that pitch so much, because it's not the highest part of the crags, that's further up, but you still wouldn't want to fall off. If only there was time to explore all this. There's so much to explore, isn't there? Right, I've got the drone out. This is looking at the rocks where I am. I'm just going to pull back a little bit. I've only brought the drone this time just to show you the scale of the rocks from the other side. This is like the start of the high bits now. We'll fly along a little bit in a minute. It's stunning, isn't it? You can really see the scale of it when you pull out. Beautiful. I just love it. Look at the views as you travel along. So I love it. Let's just let's sort of fly along here. I'll fly along here and then we'll come over the top, and I think we'll go back out. Let's have a look if I can do that. There we go. Coming back in now. Coming back into the pitch. There's the pitch. What a smashing pitch. There's a surprise. There's a surprise, look. A full brew. You've got to have a brew. So I've got me down jacket on, but to be honest, I don't really need it. Cut myself shaving, look. Had to change my razors, but I don't really need the down jacket on. It's just I don't want a chance getting chilled before I go to bed. I'm not going to bother putting a tarp up tonight. I'm just having the bivy because there's no rain forecast, and to be honest, there's so many rocks under where I'm pitched. I'll be hard pushed to get enough pegs in anyway. I could have camped up on the top, but because of the wind I just fancied this. I thought it'd be nice to go without the tarp for a change. I'll have my brew. I'm just going to take in the view. Whee! Sun's going down now, look. It's looking nice, isn't it? There's me rucksacks in my bivvy, look. So there's just my tea stuff next to me. Everything else is in the bivvy. So much space in this bivvy. It's amazing. It's just starting to chill now as well. Look at that. Oh, hey! It's amazing to be here, just lying here, taking it in. You can't hear the wind now because I'm tucked down here. There's just enough of a brow there just to stop the wind. I must find those crags over there, but when I do it I don't know. But probably a cooler day I'll put some boots on, some waterproofs and some gaiters, and I'll just battle through the stuff and see if I can find a pitch. But looking at it with the phone on telephoto, it looks like it's all bracken, but until I get there I don't know. But there's those other crags over there I've spotted. I might give those a go next week. I'll just come somewhere away from the cheviots this camp because it's the end of the school holiday. The cheviots have been quite busy. I just like the solitude and the quiet, just to chill out and just take things easy. Just the bird sound. Well, do you know what? I've got so much water, I'm going to have another brew. I've only used a litre so far, and I brought 3 with me. My rucksack was so light as well before I put the water in. I had it down to 6.1 kilos because I had my evening meal at home. There was no food to bring, there was just a couple of snacks and my sleeping bag and what have you. I've got a tarp with me, but I haven't used it. So my weight without water, with all my tea stuff and that, sleeping stuff, was 6.1. Then there was 3 litres of water, so it was up to 9. Then I just the drone's about 800 grams, but I just carried that in my hand in its case. I'm really enjoying the lighter bags. It's so much pleasurable. I don't think I'll need to put my thermals on tonight. I'll just take my trousers off and just get in the sleeping bag. I think we're going to lose the sunset behind those clouds. But it's still nice, isn't it? I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to bother filming much of that because it's not bright enough with the clouds, is it? Still nice. I'll show you my view. There's my tea stuff. There's the rucksack in the bivvy. There's me pillow. There's my set up there. Oh, I love it. What a view. What a view. Yes, it's going down, isn't it? We won't bother filming that because it's not as good as it could be. Still beautiful. Well, it's just coming up to 10 o'clock now, so it's about 10 to 10. I'm not going to bother filming with the torch and that, but just to show you, I've covered my stove up with my tea bag, so if it does mizzle or any rain in the night, it won't stop me burner from working in the morning. So there's just me couple of bottles of water, my tub of porridge there, my rucksack, drone and everything hat. There's my pillow. And I put my coat over here, my boots. So I'm just going to get snuggled down in the bivvy. I can't believe the size of this bivvy. It's fantastic because it's the extra large one. The large would be enough for most people, but I'm 6'3". I've got a good 10 inches below my feet, and I've still got room to lie down with the rucksack in the bivvy. It's great. It's really going cold now. No, there was no sunset because it went behind the clouds. Oh, tired. Hey, but look at that. Hey, just look at it. Gotta love a bivvy. Plenty of bugs tonight, but have I seen no midges because it's been too windy. Anyway, I'm not going to rattle on much more now, so we'll see you in the morning. Nice bit of a sunrise there. I've just woke up there for a tinkle and the sun is just coming up, look. I caught that nice, didn't I? Always nice to see. There's quite a lot of dew about as well. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it, when the sun comes up? Good morning. So I've just woke up there and caught the sun rising. That was nice, makes a change. Been a lot of moisture in the night. I'm nice and dry inside, there's no condensation, but the outside's wet. So this bivvy took a hammering in the night from the moisture, but it's lovely and dry inside. Have myself a brew, I think, and then have another hour. So I was filming that when it first come up, and it was just that nice soft glow. And then it went behind the clouds. Now it's just popped up, and it's really there now. So bright, it's beautiful. And all while I'm doing a copper as well. Sun's properly up now. For anybody that's really into the bivvies like me, I just thought I'd say that I've just pulled the cover right back, and due to the amount of moisture on top of the bivvy, it hasn't breathed as well anywhere near, excuse me, it hasn't breathed anywhere near as well as the Army Cortex ones. I can virtually guarantee if I'd been in the hooped bivvy last night, the Dutch one, there wouldn't have been any condensation on the sleeping bag. There's just a bit of moisture on it. I'll turn it round and show you. Can see now I've pulled it up out of there. Look, you can see it's quite damp on the back. It's not too bad, but this moisture here, the heat coming off me, couldn't get through this material because of the amount of dew on the top. At the sides, where there wasn't as much moisture, it's dry. Yes, so that just tells you, doesn't it, that if you want to guarantee a nice dry night and have a multi-day bivy camp, you are far better off with the Gore-Tex. Or you just cover the tarp up with your bivy. Still early, isn't it? Hey! Or you cover your bivy up with the tarp, and then you don't get the condensation and the cold land on the bivy material. God, it's been cracking this, I was waking up like this. I mean, look at it. It's absolute. Well, you can't, can you, because you're looking at me. Let's turn it round. To wake up to, you know, uninterrupted views like this. Oh, I love it. Come on, focus, focus, focus. And focus back round to the sun. That's beautiful, isn't it? There it is, leave no trace. Obviously I'll be picking up the walking pole. I'll have another look at this. You can see those crags quite clearly now, look there. Put these poles down. There they are over there. I fancy having a look at them. That'll be next time, I think, or whenever I can be bothered to trudge through all the overgrown stuff. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Right, let's get back to the car. So that's me back at the car now. Loads of midges about. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe and always leave a comment. I love me comments. Really enjoyed this camp. And I'll see you on the next one, which won't be long.